What is up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place with this dark politics and BS. I saw this video and I wanted to share it because I just think that it is insane how some people are reacting over this conviction as if, one, it affects them personally. Because I don't think some of these people would be acting like this if it was somebody in their own families or themselves, okay, getting convicted for 34 felony counts. We don't know what's going to come of this. I personally don't believe he's going to spend one day in jail behind it. And I'm not saying that he should, but the fact that people are out here wilding out in these streets this way, as if this man is their Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, is absolutely insane to me. I want to share my screen and then we will get into this video. All right.
Steeped in nuance or the ability to navigate complex matters ever. So it shouldn't surprise you that we exist in a reality for MAGA world that is, in 2016, lock her up, lock her up. And that has continued on until yesterday, I guess. And here we are in 2024, and we've gone from lock her up, let's punish, let's persecute our political opponents, to no politician should ever be convicted of a crime or held accountable. It's lawfare. That's how quickly. 2024 also brought you arguments before the Supreme Court that Donald Trump is absolutely immune from prosecution for any crimes, even that he commits as president of the United States. But also, as soon as Donald Trump is reelected, he's going to prosecute Biden for this lawfare.
The hypocrisy is real, because do you know that his attorneys were before the Supreme Court arguing that he should have immunity from being prosecuted for anything while being president, even if he were to commit murder. Do you know how crazy that is? But yeah, that's what's happening right now.
MAGA world's not handling it well. Just like they don't handle nuance, just like they don't handle facts, just like they don't handle reality. And that is really the stark thing that I want to talk about in this particular video, is some of the reactions outside of the courthouse after Donald Trump's 34 felony counts came down against him. Guilty 34 times. Actually posted a video, a very quick mashup of Jake Tapper reading and watching his reaction is pretty great. You should go watch that. I think I put in the title something about, if you're ever feeling down, just put this on repeat. It'll make you feel better. It won't make these individuals feel any better, though. I'm going to play 3 clips here of some maniacs, some dangerous individuals by all accounts, by watching their behavior and their language. And here's a warning. We're not going to bleep any of this. It is strong language. It is harsh language. It is abusive language.
Yeah, and because I'm sharing this video may not be monetized. So if you want to give unto the Cash App, which I normally don't even ask for, it's scrolling across the screen.
It is bigoted language in some cases.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Yeah,
okay, you ready?
All
right.
But the reason I'm not going to bleep it is, one, so if you're at work, you know, if you're somewhere where there's kids, you know, you mute it or turn it down or get them the hell out of the room. The reason I want to play it is just to give you a flavor for what we're dealing with these people, who these people are, what we're dealing with as far as the threat to democracy and to our own individual safety. MAGA world for a long time. Donald Trump in the 2016 Republican National Convention declared himself the law and order president, the law and order party. Oh, he alone can fix it. Black to blue, thin blue line, all of this. In this first clip, you're going to watch this guy acting maniacally while abusing the police in front of him like they had something to do with this trial, with this guilty verdict of Donald Trump. Watch this.
Trump motherfuckers! Piece of shit! The judge is a piece of shit! The James is a piece of shit!
They just killed our country. You just fucking let them.
Bragg is a piece of
pussy
shit!
motherfucker.
We're all owned by China!
Welcome to
China owns
You're
Bragg!
Alvin Bragg.
Biden owns you!
You're Alvin Bragg. Mr. Rodriguez. Officer Dillon is rolling in his fucking grave. Rolling in his grave. Officer Dillon is rolling in his motherfucking grave. Wait until we start spitting on you like Columbia University. You just fucking wait.
Make it make sense. What do those cops look? Cops are not blameless. Certainly, they do a job, and the abuse they take, I think, is kind of just part and parcel, pattern and practice, just standard operate. It's part of it's just the cost of doing business if you're going to be a cop and you're in a position to usurp people's constitutional rights. But, if you're going to abuse them for that which they deserve, not the verdict in Donald Trump's case, dumb. Second one gets more abusive, more bigoted language, more slurs, more anger on display, and we'll talk about it.
Go where you belong.
Yeah.
Go where you belong.
Go where you belong! Get out! You account daddy! Stay away from us! Motherfucker!
Get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of
Fuck
here!
you!
You're gonna vote for a traitor?
Get the fuck out of here!
Fuck
You're
you!
Get the fuck out of here, bitch!
Listen, do you see this one right here? He has on a shirt that says gays for Trump. So I'm assuming he is a homosexual. What if these people on this side were calling him the F word? Would that be okay? But he's calling them the B's and calling them PUSSYs.
You have a
You're
You're a little pussy.
Gay community fucking
You're a pussy.
New
You
York
hear
City
me?
fucking
You're a
hates
little
you.
pussy.
Yeah.
Little shrivelly pussy. That's what you are. That's all you are is a.
Yeah, run.
You're not even a man.
We're gonna eat.
Like, if these people were calling him the F word, he's got on the rainbow buttons, gays for Trump. I love Donald Trump. You got a problem with that, B? Actually, Donald Trump has a problem with you, but okay then.
Eat you. We're gonna eat you and your
Yeah.
family.
I'm so proud of you. Oh, you little bitch. Knock him down.
There ain't
Knock
no
the bitch
motherfucking
down.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of New York
Fuck
City.
out of here.
Pussy. You little pussy. You little pussy. Get the fuck out.
We're gonna eat you and your family alive.
And this is not funny, so I'm not laughing like it's hysterical. It's just really insane. And I can guarantee you that at least the other guy is probably a so-called Christian that was in the church on Sunday morning. Yeah, okay.
I don't know what that means. It is obviously coming from a disturbed individual. I've had this thought a lot, that if these people were in isolation, if they were in a vacuum, it was just one individual you were watching, you would think that dude's mentally ill. At least I do. But when they're en masse and they're gathered together, and we've witnessed these people for years now, you can't just chalk it up to being mentally ill. There's a deficiency in cognition, maybe, where they're leaning on conspiracy theories. They feel powerless within their own lives. So to feel like they have power, they act like they have secret knowledge and understanding of conspiracies. Maybe that plays a role here, but you can't just chalk it up to mental illness, can you? Maybe you can. Here's that same individual, third clip, very brief, him talking about Donald Trump being the only man, what is the quote? Only man who ever stood up for me in my life is Donald Trump, and then proceeds to cry while begging for unity among us. I hope the country doesn't burn down, he says. I hope that we can find a way to love one another. And then without even a period on that sentence, tell someone to fuck themselves and their mother. Make it make sense. Watch this.
If you're a woman over 40 and you want to lose belly fat, stop doing endless workouts.
The only man that ever stood up for me in my fucking life,
Through and through.
Donald fucking Trump.
Fucking Obama. Fuck Obama. Fuck Obama.
Yo, that motherfucker just won the election, I'll tell you that much. Fuck Joe Biden.
Not guilty.
I hope the country doesn't burn down.
Not guilty.
I hope that we can find a way to love each other and to make right this fucking this prostitution. Go fuck yourself and your mother.
Listen, I cannot with these people. They are really insane. And to be a grown man out in these streets crying, saying that the only man that ever stood up for you in your life is Donald Trump. Stood up for you? Like, who are you and what has Donald Trump personally ever done for you? Because trust and believe, if there are any policies that were enacted while he was in office that affected his life, it's just by chance. I actually doubt that there were many policies that were put in place while Trump was president that affected his life, because the people who stand out in these rallies on the sides of the road in front of the courthouse doing this type of stuff, they're not the top tier small percentages of people that make the most of the money that the former president put policies in place that would more financially benefit them. A lot of those people out there in these crowds and these rallies, they vote against their own personal interests because they sit and listen to the stuff that affects them emotionally to get them all heated and riled up, to get them to hate minorities, to get them to hate, these different groups of people that the people in this MAGA crowd and some of the Republicans claim that they are not supportive of. But you need those systems that they want to erode and things like that. You're living in those trailer parks. You're living in, a house where you are probably 1 or 2 paychecks away from being homeless and things like that. You can't afford a membership to Mar-a-Lago, which is what I think like $250,000 a year. It may have increased because it used to be lower than that before he became the president. And when he became the president, they increased the price to $250,000 a year for a membership. Okay. He doesn't want to hang around people like you, people like him that really do have the money. They're not out here screaming and crying, saying F Joe Biden and not guilty and you PUSSYMFers and all, it's just crazy. But these are the types of people that affect these races, So I understand people who are not for the Democrats, who are not for Republicans, whatever. I'm not either. But if you want the country ran by somebody like these crazies, then have at it. But I just wanted to share that because it's just insane. That's just one example. There's a lot more like this. So I can guarantee you at least a few of those people claim that they believe in God and Jesus and they're Christians and whatever, and they're out here doing stuff like this. It's insane. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.